Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of MSATP TV. Joining me this morning is Anna Barnabe. She's our vice president, and she's here to talk about member benefits. And so we'll get started. Anna, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your position with the society, and then we'll get into the member benefit side of this.
Good morning, everyone. Anna Barnabe. I have been with the society probably a lot less time than most people, under 10 years. I have been on the board for a few years now. And I enjoy meeting new people and networking, and I have a I basically work for myself, so I can fire and hire myself as I please. But other than that, I have triplet girls that are 26, and I just keep on going, just like you guys, one step in front of the other. So,
Okay.
thank you.
All
So,
right. You want to talk to us a little bit about the member benefits that we have to offer?
yes, we have many member benefits, but I picked a few to speak with you about. The first one is the online community forum. We established this recently, probably in the last year or so. It offers members a place that they can ask questions of the MSATP community, or you can share some of your knowledge by answering these questions. Or if you just want to send in a hello and introduce yourself, it's a good way to interact with your fellow members as well as networking. The other thing is we have a new member benefit that we are starting now. We have spoken with Bob Jennings, and some of our members, under 200 people, have been currently using Bob's service for answering questions. He does the national questions from everyone, and every week he gets about 15 to 20 questions that he answers through video. We have partnered with him, and we are giving you a discount from what you pay him. It's $162 per year. It's about a 19% discount, where Bob charges $200. He has agreed to this. He thinks it's a great benefit, and he feels that our membership would benefit greatly from it. So members who are currently registered with Bob and at Tax Speaker, you'll need to call their office and to cancel your registration, and then come on our website and register with us. All the questions will be sent to him from our society. You can either type in questions, or you can call the office and ask them the questions. These questions, just for members who have never used it, these questions are available to you constantly. So once they're on there, you can view them at any time. So if you need any, sometimes even Bob said he addresses some new information, not regarding questions. So the other thing that we have is the Business Builder Think Tank. Those are mini groups of owners or other members of our society that get together and they try to answer each other's questions. It's a good networking tool. They also get to, pardon my French, vent all they can about all this crap we've been dealing with the past 2 years and any other new things. So it's a good avenue. If you're interested, just contact the office. The other thing that's coming up is we have once a year, we have what used to be called the Solo, is now the Business Builders Connection Conference. This year it's going to be in Bethany Beach. It's going to be October 29th through the 31st. Bill, you're going to be there, right?
Yes, I am. I wouldn't miss it.
You're close by at Ocean City, so
right,
closer
exactly.
than me. But it's going to be, it's nice to go. It's a relaxing time. You network, you meet new people. In the meantime, you also get some education. So it's well worth it. I know my husband loves to go with me on these ventures so he can relax and I can go to class. So,
Sounds like the best of both worlds.
right, for him mostly. It's on my dime.
Right.
So another one we have that people may not be aware of is the Walters Kluwer Tax Aware. There is a member perk. You have to go into the website and you go into your portal and you click on perks. If you haven't registered for this, it is a free service for you. The society pays for it. You actually can search for different things for federal and state legislation, as well as information that you might need while you're doing a tax return. I recommend that you go in there, sign up, and start using this wonderful tool.
And they send out a daily email of different legislative issues around the country that are highlighted each day.
Oh,
So I get an email every day from Tax Aware that tells me, different things that are going on. Some days it's heavier than others, but it lets me know what's going on around the country.
that's good, because as you know, we don't necessarily just do our Maryland returns. We have clients that are national. I know I have a few, I'm sure everybody does. So as people move away or you get new contacts, so that's a good thing.
And with people teleworking nowadays, more than ever before, you also have to make sure whether or not you have nexus in the state in which you have employees living. So keeping up on the various state legislation is even more important now than it's ever been.
Yep. So that's another avenue we can use besides Bob, who is answering questions that may affect us because they're coming from everyone throughout the United States. So it's two avenues that we can get other information besides our own state issues. So another thing I wanted to speak with you about is upcoming member only events that we would love to have you join us. The first is we always offer a seminar each year. And this year we're going to offer it October 19th. It's a Gear Up Estates and Trusts in Germantown. It's a $200 fee. We would love to see you there. I will be there as one of the people at the front desk. So be happy to see you and introduce myself to you, or you can introduce yourself to me, either way. October 20th, the next day, we are going to Mount Vernon. We are meeting at the Columbia office. We're taking a bus. You don't have to worry about driving there. And we go to get the tour. It's a $50 fee per member. So if you're interested, please contact the office about that. November 18th, we're having a virtual trivia night. Now, Bill and I have experimented with this. It's with Walsh Trivia. Stephen Walsh is a Maryland resident and makes it extremely fun to have this activity. The society is paying the fee. It's free. If you'd like to participate, please contact the office. I think that Bill, we had a great time from what I understand.
We did.
He, can you tell a little bit about why he got into the virtual part of it, the tour?
Well, when COVID came and his trivia business got shut down in the local bars and restaurants and everything, he decided to try it on a virtual basis. And now he does it across the country. And it's a wonderful program. He divides the group up into teams, and the teams compete against each other. And he does a really good job.
You can actually go and Google Walsh Trivia, and you'll find information out on him. So the other thing that we wanted to bring to your attention, if you don't know about this, is that we offer a free ethics course. We have a couple of times a year. You don't have, it's not one time a year, so you do have a selection as far as dates. And you it's for CPAs and EAs. We have them separate. And it's wonderful because we have different speakers sometimes that do it, and they do it a little differently. So if you haven't done your ethics class this year, please sign up for one of them coming up, and we'd love to see you there. Bill, do you
And the
have
way
anything?
that
Go
yeah,
ahead.
the way that works is EAs get a 2-hour ethics class every year, and CPAs get 4 hours of ethics every other year for free.
Mhm. So we would love to see you at some of these events. If you see us, tell us you saw us on the Facebook Live and or MSATP TV, and give us a razzing.
Yeah, please do. You know, the society works very hard every year trying to get member benefits for everybody, and we're always looking at new opportunities. So if there's something that you think would be a member benefit for a substantial number of members, then please let us know, because we will explore it and look into it and see what we can do about adding that as a member benefit for everybody. You know, we're not operating in a vacuum or anything here. This is your society. You should try to make the most out of it that you can, and taking advantage of the things that we've put together for you is one way of doing that. The Bob Jennings question and answer, while it's not authoritative because Bob doesn't cite specific things, he gives his opinion on a lot of the topics. And we all have had classes with Bob. We all know that he's a pretty smart guy. So while it may not be authoritative, it certainly gives you some good avenues to look at, which is where the CCH tax aware comes into play. That's an authoritative reference. So, you know, Bob's Q&A would give you a guide as to where you should be looking, and then you can go to the CCH tax aware and get your authoritative guidance from there. So it's two benefits in one, if you ask me, and I think it's great. You can save some of your Q&A sessions if you want, and listen to them in the car while you're driving. They're just, I think it's a wonderful way of doing it, and then move forward. The Business Builders Connection Conference that we'll be having, formerly known as the Solo and Small Firm Seminar, that's a great way to network with your fellow practitioners and share information with them. When you're sharing the information with them, it looks like I'm being cut off here, so that we can show with the here on the screen. If you look at it, it's about the beach retreat, and it's an opportunity for you to meet your fellow practitioners. We're not here to compete with each other. We're here to collaborate with each other, and it's no sense in each one of us reinventing the wheel every time we want to do something. So it's a wonderful weekend. It's packed with education, lots of fun things to do. We have all our meals together for the weekend, and it's a great opportunity. This year it's going to be at Bethany Beach Ocean Resorts. It's all suites resort by Marriott in Bethany Beach, and for the low price of $695 per person, you get a weekend away. You get your education, and all your meals and everything else is included. So you should consider this, and you get 13 hours of CPE over the two and a half days. And this year we're having Matthew Power speak to us on Sunday morning and talking about how to market our practices to get new customers and things like that, and introducing us to the firm of the future and different ways that we can practice. So it's worth the effort and the time that it takes to do this. So I'd like to see us get 100 people there this year. Anna, I think that finishes me up with that. Do you want to go over the member benefits brochure?
Sure. Walter, do you want to show us the brochure? This is our membership guide for 2021-22. And we offer quite a few member benefits. Obviously, not all are in there. We have some other ones that you can go on the website, but it does offer the majority of them on here. So these are some of the events that some of the parts that you can go through. You have, like I mentioned, some of these, which is talking with tax speaker, business builders think tank, the business builders connection conference, and how to access your perks. If you can't find the perks, please contact the society, the main number, and they will be able to help you with that. We did talk about Walter Kluwer, Tax Aware, the events that are coming up. One thing that I didn't mention that is very important to our society is giving back. One of them is the MSA Scholarship Foundation. Since we've had since COVID came, we have not had as many in-person seminars. So we lost quite a bit of money to fund the scholarship. We used to sell a lot of snacks and the raffle tickets. If you would like to contribute to the Scholarship Foundation, please contact the office, or within here, you can also, there are other ways to contribute to the Scholarship Foundation. We want to keep that going. We gave out $31,000 worth of scholarships last year, and it helps our profession to keep moving forward. We also have a political action committee. We do a lot of community involvement. We have started a young professional leadership program. We do an E2E, which is employee to an entrepreneur. We do that every year. We're trying to continue our profession as well as grow our society, as far as giving them the tools they need, as well as the community that we need to speak with each other. We've always been strong in our legislation sessions. We've advocated for our for the society.
Practice.
And go ahead, sorry, Bill.
For our members' right to practice.
Right. Thank you. And we have several corporate partners that we also, those are also member benefits that you can get through our corporate partners. Do you have anything else, Bill, that you would like to contribute?
No, I think at this time, the brochure will be coming out shortly in the email, and we look forward to you taking advantage of these things. Again, remember, it's your society, and we're trying to provide you with the things that we believe you need for your practice. And so if there's anything else that you can think of that you would want to see added to this, please let us know, and we'd be happy to look into it. Well, thank you for joining us today, Anna. It's been a wonderful pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon at the seminars.
Thank you, Bill. And thank you to all our members for keeping the society going and keeping our profession going. Thank you to all, and I look forward to meeting as many as I can. Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.